boys and girls, welcome to our channel. I am Subhadra. Today I am taking biology class, the circulatory system. Okay, so first we are talking about circulation. What do you mean by circulation? The movement of substance from one place to another place through some channels or ducts is called circulation. This is why circulatory system is also called as transport system or vascular system. So coming to the circular system, there are main three components: blood, blood vessels and heart. Today we are talking about blood and the composition of blood, everything about blood. Next class I will take about blood vessels and the third one will be heart. Okay, first we are talking about some characteristics of blood. The color of blood is red when it is combined with oxygen, that is oxyhemoglobin. When the blood is forming oxyhemoglobin, the color is bright red. When it is forming carboxyhemoglobin, that means the hemoglobin is combining with the carbon dioxide, it is turning in bluish red color or dark red color. Okay. So the taste of blood is salty. The pH of blood is 7.3 to 7.4 and 5, between this range. Okay. So coming to blood composition, there is main two components. One is plasma, one is blood cells. This is the liquid part, this is the solid part. Now coming to the liquid part, the whole blood contains 55% of plasma and other is blood cells. So this is 55% and that is 45%. Among this plasma, there is 92% is water and the other substances. There is nitrogenous and non-nitrogenous waste, some proteins like albumins, globulins, fibrinogen, some nutrients, amino acids, electrolytes like Na+, K+, etc. Now coming to the blood cells, there is main component, that is RBC, WBC and platelets. RBC is also called as erythrocytes, leukocytes and platelets is also called as thrombocytes. RBC full form হচ্ছে red blood corpuscles, অনেকে red blood cells বলে. Lifespan of RBC is 120 days. It has a biconvex disc-like structure, that is, if we take a 5 rupee coin and press it from the upper side, it will look like something like this. This is the structure of RBC. Now why this structure is? Because it elongating the surface area, that allowing combining with more O2. So from here we can say the main function of RBC is transporting gases or exchanging gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now coming to RBC, why it is red in color? Because it has a component hemoglobin. We can write hemoglobin like Hb. Hemoglobin has two parts, that is heme and globin. Heme is the part that is containing Fe, means iron. So the iron part is red, so the RBC's color is also red. Now globin part is protein. Now we have already talked about the function of RBC, that is transporting oxygen and carbon dioxide. Now this iron part is combining with O2 or CO2 and transporting it through the vessels. Nucleus in RBC. RBC is nucleusless. Now we have 5 million per cc RBC in an adult man, and in case of female there is 4.5 million per cc RBC. Now coming to WBC, white blood corpuscles or white blood cells, has a lifespan of 90 days. It has an irregular shape. It has nucleus. We will come into that later. And the main function of WBC is fight against germs. So it is helping in producing antibody. It is fighting with antigen and protecting your body. So the main function of RBC is producing antibody and providing immunity to our body. They are also called as soldier cells. Okay. Now coming to the types of RBC. RBC has two main types, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes. Granulocytes means presence of some granules and agranulocytes means absence of the granules. Now granulocyte has three main types, that is basophil, neutrophil and eosinophil. Whereas in agranulocytes there are main two types, monocytes and lymphocytes. Monocytes has one nucleus, lymphocytes also has one nucleus, and they have multiple nucleus or joining nucleus. Okay. Now coming to the platelet. So what is the function of platelet? It has a lifespan of 9 to 10 days. The main function of platelet is blood clotting. It is clotting the bulk with the help of fibrinogen proteins and preventing the blood loss. Like nucleus, RBC also do not have mitochondria and ER. ER means endoplasmic reticulum. RBC helps to combining with O2 and CO2, while the O2 flows from the arteries and CO2 transports to the veins. এখন আমরা বুঝবো কার্বন মনোক্সাইড পয়জনিং। কার্বন মনোক্সাইড হচ্ছে সিওর সাথে যখন HB মানে হিমোগ্লোবিন বন্ড করে তাকে আমরা কার্বক্সি হিমোগ্লোবিন বলবো। That shows more affinity than O2. O2 means HbO2. Hemoglobin always CO প্রতি বেশি অ্যাফিনিটি শো করে rather than O2. তো যখন আমরা কোনো বন্ধ জায়গায় থাকবো বা কোনো ফার্নেসের কাছে থাকবো যেখানে অলরেডি আগুন লেগে গেছে সেই জায়গায় মোর কার্বন মনোক্সাইড থাকবে, তো হিমোগ্লোবিন কার্বক্সি হিমোগ্লোবিন বেশি ফর্ম করবে। তার জন্য আমাদের বডিতে O2 ট্রান্সপোর্ট আস্তে আস্তে বন্ধ হয়ে যাবে আর আমরা চোখ হয়ে মারাও যেতে পারি। এটাকেই বলা হচ্ছে কার্বন মনোক্সাইড পয়জনিং। নাও হোয়াট ইজ সেরাম? If we take our blood in a test tube and we centrifuge it, then there will be 3 layers. One is RBC, that is fully red in color. One is pale yellow color, that is WBC, and platelets. And the third part is the liquid part or the transparent or straw color, that is serum. So our blood also contains serum. We can also call it plasma. Now some facts about circulatory system. Suppose this is WBC and this is the germ. WBC will come near this and it will start projecting some false food or pseudopodia and it will engulf the germ. By this process, WBC helps in inflammation. This process is called phagocytosis. We can also find this process is amoeba. Amoeba also have the similar structure and similar strategy to kill the enemy. Okay, now the circulatory system, the one first part blood is completed here and we will talk about blood vessels in the next class. Thank you for watching today's class. We will talk about blood vessels in the next session. If you like our video, like, share and subscribe to our channel.